Hi, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Lee with Amazing Form. I want to talk about the M of MERAS. Now, MERAS is the acronym for the pillars that support a life of well-being and happiness. M is meaning, E is engagement, R is positive relationships, A is achievements, and S is positive state and emotions. So we're going to talk about M today. M is for meaning. M is a very important pillar because research tells us that people who have a well-defined personal meaning in life are better in preventing mental disorders. This is the importance of having this pillar in your life. Meaning is like a tapestry. It is what we weave to give our story of our life. And this tapestry is important for all of us because it acts as a buffer or a protection against the thing that we all fear, our death, our mortality. It is like this. It's like, you know, when it's night and it's dark and we hide under the blanket when the darkness gets too scary, or when we need a cover, when life is cold and painful. That's what meaning does. It provides a protection from when life gets dark and when life gives us a tragedy. So the easiest way to understand meaning in your life is to accept that we all tell stories of our life. And it's these stories that help us understand how we behave and think about the world we see. Stories of where we come from, how we grew up, and where we are going are the categories that we try to find meanings for. And our answers to these questions define how we see the world and therefore how we think and behave in it. Here's the thing. We don't see the world for what it is. We see the world for who we are. And it's these stories that help us understand who we are. Knowing where we come from answers the question of who created our universe, our world, and importantly, us. Having a positive perspective of how we grew up helps us with controlling our fears and understanding our strengths and our weaknesses. And having a clear vision of where we think we are going in life gives us purpose to keep growing and moving forward in life. When it comes to our personal stories, it is not about right or wrong, or good or bad. What is most important when we tell and listen to these stories is whether the stories help us define who we are and who we want to be. One story that helps give us fulfillment in life is the one where we tell ourselves where we are going or where we are heading. That is about our purpose. Having a clear purpose to help others beyond satisfying our own needs and wants is actually the most motivating story we can tell. And research tells us that people who have a purpose beyond what they want are people who are more successful in life. So it can be as simple as providing for your family, or as large as doing something to help all of humanity. A well-defined purpose helps us get out of bed and face the world and all its challenges. Right now, you already have a meaning in your life. It is something we don't have to look for because you already tell stories about yourself. The challenge is to become aware and redefine these stories, therefore these meanings, and make it effective in helping you live a life of well-being and happiness. I trust that was useful for you. Just remember, you don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Bye.